I personally believe that a lot of people would agree with me when they say that there is a series on TV that covers a range of different topics, both current and old, and possibly even future topics that we can always discuss, whether it be in society or in interpersonal relations, that has an impact. And one of those shows is The Boys. Now, if you have never watched The Boys or you're not aware of what The Boys is, then I highly recommend you stop watching this video and go watch that series. The Boys is an absolute ride. It's a roller coaster ride from beginning to end. And if you are someone who is looking for something that has to do with superheroes, but has a bit of an edge to it, this is the property that you want to go and watch. Now, what I wanted to talk about today with you guys is that there is a new trailer for the new season of The Boys that's about to come out that confirms something that really got me super excited. Now, before we go any further in this video, I have to mention two separate things. The very first thing that I want to mention is that we will be covering spoilers in this video for a specific series associated with The Boys. Now, you probably already know what I'm going to talk about, but nonetheless, I will be covering some spoilery things in this video. So if you haven't watched The Boys or anything associated with The Boys, please click away from this video, go watch The Boys and anything associated with it, then come back, and then we'll discuss. That is the first thing that I wanted to cover. The second thing I wanted to cover is that we have already passed 100 subscribers on this channel, and I am so happy, so happy that there are so many of you who are interested in this content and want to engage with me on a multitude of different things. And to me, that is such an incredible thing, and I'm so grateful to have every single one of you who has subscribed to my channel here to experience what the Movie Savant is all about. So thank you so much for helping me reach 100 subscribers. And if you want to know a little bit more about this channel and what kind of awesome things that there are to come for this channel, please go watch this video right here. This is the thumbnail of the video that you should go watch. Go watch it. I'm telling you, I have a lot of details in that video about what I want this entire channel to be like. So go and watch that and enjoy, and then you're going to get a sense of what I have planned. But thank you so much for 100 plus subscribers now. Now let's go and hit 200 and see how far we can reach this awesome channel. So along with The Boys comes a really cool series called Gen V. Now, if you have not watched Gen V, go watch Gen V. Gen V is a fantastic series. I have a blast. I've had an entire, 8-episode, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's a great series. It's a great series. Go watch it. You're going to connect with the characters. The characters are great. They're well developed. You have, these characters who have interconnections with some sort of hero that we're associated with on, the main The Boys show. And Gen V just brings out everything that we love from The Boys and into this new cast, which is amazing. And I can't wait to see the interconnection between them and the original OG Boys. And the reason why I say that is because we have officially gotten the new trailer for the new season of Gen V, and I am so excited to see what they're going to do in this new season, because there's a lot of little details in there that a lot of people haven't mentioned. But based on how we've seen Gen V's last episode in how that season ended, I have a pretty good sense that we are gonna see some stuff happen with the people from Gen V and the OG cast from The Boys. And I have maybe a theory or two that could happen this coming season. So if you watch the trailer carefully, you do see that there are 2 cast members from the original Gen V cast that are gonna be showing up in this show. And to me, that's a great thing. We're gonna get people from Gen V in this show. Now, we also have to talk about, when we talk about Gen V, we have to talk about Chase. Chase is the actor who unfortunately passed away, and luckily we actually got word from, you know, the producers of The Boys saying that they're not going to recast his role, but they are going to kind of honor his legacy in this sort of, you know, in his passing, they're going to honor his legacy somehow. So I want to see how they're going to do that. But we do know that we are going to get people from The Boys now in, you know, and the Gen V cast mixed in to the whole Boys series. And I have a theory that may actually fit in with this, and that is the fact that, you know, how Gen V ended, they are in this sort of like hospital room with no doors and no windows, and I'm trying to guess and say that this is probably inside, you know, Vought Tower. And if it's inside Vought Tower, then we already know how we're going to see these characters that we've already seen, you know, inside this room at Vought Tower. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, as is. These characters are there in observation at Vought Tower, and we're going to see the sort of like conjunction of the two, you know, and that's going to be a very interesting thing to experience on this show. Now, we're also, you know, in a kind of battle now where we have someone who is pro Supes and someone who's anti Supes, and both of which have very similar powers. And obviously I am talking about Marie and Victoria. Now, the fact that both of them share the exact same powers really adds an extra layer to this series, because now we have 2 Supes with the same powers that kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses, so they can kind of play off of each other, but also we're going to see them battle it out at some point. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they tackle that, how they tackle the connections between Marie and Victoria, and that's gonna play really well into this new season. And I just can't wait to see what kind of battles they're gonna get themselves into, because we know Victoria is about to go into a sort of presidency with Homelander. So that's going to be a very political, drama-esque situation that we're going to get into, which is already a very familiar place for The Boys, being that every other season kind of covers that same topic. So now we have 2 Supes, both with powers in which they know of each other, and that is going to make for a very interesting fight coming this season. And I think the integration of these characters into The Boys, you know, the Gen V cast into The Boys, not only is it going to be a seamless, you know, connection between the two, but it's also going to be a necessary connection, because now we have people who are Supes who are going to fight with The Boys. You know, The Boys have not been, you know, on the edge. I mean, they've been fighting Supes the best way they can, but it doesn't mean that they've had the power to take on Supes. But now that they have people who are Supes fighting for them on their side, things are going to start getting a whole lot more interesting coming this season, you know, and try to, like, you know, unearth all the BS that we find out from Godolphin University, and all the whole Guardians of Godolphin thing, which is also a load of BS, but besides the point, it's going to be a very fun season of The Boys, and I just can't wait for June to come. And ultimately, these things come down to my opinion, and I want to know from you guys what you guys think of this new season of The Boys that's coming. Did you see the trailer? Are you interested in finding out more about the people of Gen V? What's going to happen to the people from Gen V in this new season of The Boys? I want to hear from you. I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you're down there, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when new videos go live on this channel. And thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next video.
Scrolling through YouTube, same old routine, then bam, movie savant, what a scene. Trivia bombshells dropping knowledge like rain. Forget the dishes, gotta watch it again. Movie buffs unite, savants to place. Subscribe and hit the bell, don't leave a trace. Next level knowledge keeps you in the loop. Savants got the scoop, ain't nothing to recoup.